Alright, seems that we are a little bit scuffed today. They've started the warm-ups right before stream actually started, so today we're encountering CloudBurger4 versus invadey. I do not know these players very well, but I'm quite surprised to see Mania right now. is that like Mania 12 key? That's 18 keys. What the hell? They're basically playing the piano at this point. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't even come close to processing this. I thought we were supposed to play like CTV on warm-ups. Yeah, right? CTV doesn't exist. I mean, if it helps with, warm it up for catch the beat, it's like, I guess that works. As we see, invadey is just giving up, basically. I'm surprised they're still pressing keys at this moment. Amazing. So this was, for all intents and purposes, just completely one-sided for like obvious reasons. And we'll transition into the second warm-up if there is one. I have not checked. I am blind. Apparently they don't have warm-ups on the Y band, so they've totally just okay. Why use the Y band, right? All right, so are we expecting to see another warm-up? First CTV3. Ah, okay. Anyway. It's time to roll. And what? invadey rolling 100. He's been training a lot for this. How can you beat that? The answer is you can't. You can only somehow maybe draw, but like 1 in 100. Good luck with that one. So it will be time for CloudBurger to roll unless they just like bow. Well, seems that invadey just wins. Okay. Or a roll. Interesting. And so CloudBurger is rolling a 60. And so invadey chooses their first ban. I don't know. I feel like maybe Nomad 4. I don't know. Well, what will they choose? Here the choice should most likely just be something that you think your opponent is going to be worse at. So, I'm considering DT3. Interesting. So they think that invadey would have performed way better on DT3. Interesting, interesting. What will invadey choose?
Hello, Robert.
Hello, hello. You missed the 18 key mania warm-up, which I don't know how. Yeah, 18 key. Like how? Just how?
How do you even play that? I don't get it.
Yeah, you're basically playing piano, like. So HR1 has been banned and DT3 has been banned. I'm a bit sad to see DT3 go, but you know, I'm totally biased.
You're totally not a DT player.
Absolutely not. Who taught you that? Probably me.
Hey, let's see what the players are gonna choose now. invadey's gonna get the first pick. So you may just see a Nomad right off the bat. I mean, that wouldn't be overly surprising to me.
Honestly, like Nomad 1 is probably their pick. They performed super well last week on that. And surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, they got the best score on Nomad 4, so maybe they're really good at converts.
We're actually seeing Hidden 2 come out here. And I guess this also isn't completely surprising. I mean, Hidden 2, for the most part, plays kind of just like a regular specific. The only thing that makes it a little bit difficult is that it's slightly lower than AR9. So if you don't like Hidden, the slight lower AR hurts. But if you can read Hidden, then this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I honestly like the struggle of Hidden is just remembering at this like the speed at which the fruit is falling. Like I cannot for the life of me just keep track of that and just move at the right moment.
Yeah, I mean that's why a lot of people really hate Hidden. It's always funny seeing how poorly people perform on Hidden in tournaments. It's not pretty.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like it's just because it's something that a lot of people don't have experience with. When they put Hidden on in solo play, it's mostly for like maps that are AR 9.8 plus and just like sort of these PP farm type maps. Where then you get into tournaments and then you're forced to play AR 8.7 with Hidden, and then you don't know what to do.
yeah. Because at the very least, when it's AR10, you just know you don't have time to read it, and you basically read it the same way you would read a Nomad. So, like the handicap is just not there.
Exactly. But this is going to be different. So let's see how the players fare on this Hidden 2.
I think it's so
Pretty
far so
similar
good.
start to the last match, where both players made it to 200 combo pretty easily.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like super okay for me, like to just be able to like maybe play the first 160 notes, but afterwards, like I'm dead here.
Yeah, this is where the harder part starts.
Yeah. And
And
CloudBurger
down
finds
goes-
the first miss, and invadey trades right away.
Both players just trading misses back and forth, but invadey does have a small lead because he missed later than CloudBurger did. Oh, this is going to get really close because they both traded about the same amount of misses.
Yeah.
So this is still anybody's game.
There will be a little bit of a like buffer building on CloudBurger side due to higher combo, but this might change really quickly.
Yeah, one miss will change it completely. The slightly higher combo from CloudBurger won't be enough to pull back a lead. I mean, especially with that miss, but it wouldn't have been enough to pull back a lead anyway. So now invadey with a bit of a buffer, maybe by like a miss and a quarter of a lead. I don't know, it's hard to quantify these things.
Yeah, it's still quite interesting. There is still a chance.
Okay, going into the last Ki, let's see how many misses we get here, if any at all. And we're going to be having a miss from CloudBurger, so that is probably going to seal the point in invadey's favor, despite the miss coming out from them at the end here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter, but it's a very, very strong start for invadey. And I don't remember if it was their pick or if it was...
It was invadey's pick.
Yeah, okay. And so they get the win for this one, and with quite the score advantage on this one as well.
Yeah, almost 100,000, so it seems like they're going to be relying on Hidden to get an advantage over CloudBurger.
That would be what I would do, basically.
Yeah, you see that a lot with when from the lower seeds usually, which is pretty funny. I feel like that's usually how the lower seeds attack a higher seed. You get them on a skill set that they're not quite used to, despite the fact that the higher seed usually has a higher skill cap. But what's interesting about this match is that I'm not sure if CloudBurger has a higher skill cap than invadey, so it gets a little bit awkward.
Yeah. And honestly, like, invadey choosing a Hidden 2 was a very comfortable pick, considering how well they performed last week on this one.
What did they do last week?
They got 6th place on Hidden 2, which had like 16 plays.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, though they seem to underperform in DT specifically. But I mean, I'm saying DT, but it's like it's the HRDT from last week.
Oh, and the mystery mod.
Yeah, HRDT is like it's weird.
CloudBurger's enter key is broken. He can't pick a map.
Well. How the turns have tabled.
So he's picking within the server Discord, and he picks Hard Rock too. That's incredible.
I mean, if it works, it works. So, going with Sadistic Music Factory.
We've seen this map set in a lot of different tournaments recently. Of course, most recently it was in DTT for qualifiers, but it was a higher difficulty with Hard Rock. This one is also pretty difficult. I mean, I heard Digital say that this was probably one of the hardest maps in the pool, and I can agree with that. It has some pretty difficult patterns in the second half on the slower sections. I mean, who doesn't love a slow section with Hard Rock?
That sounds terrifying.
And being low BPM as well. Amazing.
Ooh.
We had to come up with a special type of torture for our players here.
I mean, it does fit with the themes of the song itself, so...
It's very sadistic.
Absolutely. And so they begin with a little miss at 60, but it might not be significant. Let's see.
There's still plenty of map to go. There's a lot of really quick direction changes in this map. You can see that one catching CloudBurger out at the beginning there. So invadey actually going to take back the lead since they're still holding on to their combo.
Yes, and their combo gap is going to be not that much then. They missed. Oh yeah.
CloudBurger taking back the lead. but I feel like we're going to be seeing several misses on this map. So the lead may be traded back and forth throughout the runtime. Going into the break, CloudBurger with a 30,000 point lead. It's something.
Yeah, not enough to make you like panic, but it helps focus sometimes.
Well, not for CloudBurger, as we're going to be finding another miss from him.
Yeah. And
This is going to get really close.
Absolutely. We love to see it.
And invadey with the smallest lead. Okay, ready to go into the slow section with Hard Rock soon? I think this is going to be the hardest part of the map, coming up right here.
Oh my goodness. No way.
They both hit that. And here we go. And down goes both players.
Yeah, not surprising. Not surprising at this point. Yeah. The accuracy that you need to accomplish this one. That's...
Both players miss here. They trade the misses back and forth. CloudBurger actually missing at the end, so invadey has enough time to take this back. It looks like he's going to.
Ooh, that might just be it. Oh, and invadey gets the break point. This is going to help them a lot with confidence for the next round.
Yes, and to answer the question from chat, I know you cannot answered it as well, but I can give a more detailed explanation. Catch uses a score v2, but each game mode score v2 is a little bit different. Catches is very strange. The way that it works is that you gain points logarithmically up until 200 combo, and then once you hit 200 combo, you gain the max amount of points possible. There's a cap there. So you want to stay above 200 combo for the most amount of time possible. And that's how you maximize the amount of points you can get in Catch Score V2. It's a very strange system.
Yeah. And
still better than Standard.
Well, yeah. Probably. I don't know. I don't know Standard at all.
I love how in Standard you can miss once and then get like 400k. Very fun.
That sounds terrible. What the? That's awful. Oh yeah. I am scared. I am scared to touch that Standard thingy. And thanks to our good friend Bivians and his beautiful mapping technique, we'll see another hyperwalk battle.
Who doesn't love hyperwalks? I mean me. But I don't matter here. The players love them, and that's why we're seeing it.
Indeed. I've always been terrible at them, but it's really funny to see the platter just go that fast.
Let's see how the players deal with this. So far, so good for both of them. Let's see if they can get up to the 200 combo cap.
Yeah. That looks so satisfying to play, honestly.
It does. CloudBurger actually missing right at 200 combo, so invadey's gonna get off to an early lead.
As we enter into a little bit more complicated section.
I mean, CloudBurger is struggling with this quite a bit, and invadey's just tearing through this hyperwalk map.
Yeah, it's as if it's second nature.
Exactly. And, you know, I might have to use the word shellacking again. Because this is the textbook definition of a shellacking. There's the first miss from invadey, but his lead is so large, like it's not going to matter.
Oh, I mean, if they continue playing the same, like honestly, it's basically over.
Yeah, there's another difference between standard score v2 and catch score v2. Like a 100,000 point lead and catch score v2 is ginormous. And that is definitely the best score we've seen on the mystery mod so far this week.
Yeah. Honestly, this was a really great pick for invadey to just get it out of there. Like, so that's gonna be the biggest score gap that we've seen today.
Very good sign so far for invadey. I mean, he's up 3-0. So this was the position we saw you cannot know in the previous match. And then Utami proceeded to win 6 points in a row. So
yeah, so
let's see if CloudBurger can do a similar thing.
It can still go either way. And Nomad 4 has been picked.
Hey, we get our Daria core.
I am quite surprised by this pick, considering how invadey crushed Nomad 4 last week.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see this as well. Of course, I'm happy to see this because I love this map and song, but it's kind of a curious pick from CloudBurger.
Maybe E can also do an SS on it. I mean, no, it was close to an SS last week. Not quite. And so it begins.
I mean, this map is mostly going to test your precision, specifically with streams and placements like those. And then with longer sliders, like you just saw.
Yeah. invadey finds the first miss.
And CloudBurger does trade it and follows it up with another miss, so invadey's going to take back the lead right after this break ends. And we're going to be getting into the second half of the map pretty soon. Some more streams here. Both players hitting those. And invadey actually moving early on that long slider. So CloudBurger's going to take back the lead. Let's see if he can hold on to it. This is so close on this one.
Yeah, I'm quite at a loss of words right now.
Ooh, but another miss for invadey. CloudBurger immediately trades it, so it's going to stay at a 30,000 point lead for now.
This is... we're starting to come close to the end. I think it might just be a CloudBurger's point.
Yeah, and he's gonna hold out and pull through here. CloudBurger's gonna be winning Nomad 4 over invadey. Is this the start of the comeback for him?
I wonder. Honestly, like this felt more like a coin toss.
Yeah, this was very close. Nobody seemed to have like a huge lead over the other here, and invadey's immediately going to go for Nomad 2, which makes sense for me. Like I was saying previously, I was not sure if CloudBurger had a higher skill cap than invadey did. I feel like with most of his time in CTP, invadey's been playing like higher skill cap-ish maps. So this pick makes perfect sense to me. Is these are probably the types of maps that he's more used to playing.
Yeah. Actually, looking at CloudBurger's performance last week, I'm just wondering, like, if they were heavily underperforming or something else. Because basically, like, they are 10th seed, but they would just get like okay scores, and I'm surprised.
No, not everybody can play at their best at all times, unfortunately.
Yeah, just happens, honestly. I mean, just like, for example, me in qualifiers, I heavily underperformed.
But at least you qualified, so it's important.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
be
mean,
seeing an early.
Yeah, early miss from CloudBurger.
Invadey's still holding his SS, which we'll get into an easier section here, but this map also has like, these huge stacks that come out of nowhere. Let's see if those catch anybody off guard. CloudBurger getting caught off guard by the sudden switch up in speed. But invadey just looking very calm and collected on this map so far.
Absolutely. They've been keeping their SS since the beginning. Oh, very nice. Yeah, those stacks I could easily miss. Terrifying. So far, it's still relatively close.
Oh, and down goes CloudBurger as soon as you say that. Like, CloudBurger's not even performing that poorly, it's just that invadey's SSing, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And this is gonna be a pretty significant win for invadey here. Just stopping the momentum completely from CloudBurger.
Yeah. Honestly, this is going to be a little bit of a crushing victory.
And an SS to top it off. Easy.
Wow. Wow. invadey making it look easy to do. Whilst CloudBurger still did like amazing. It's just like you cannot just beat like no misses at all. Like, yeah. That's rough.
That is pretty rough. Let's see how CloudBurger is going to respond. invadey's headset tied 300 combo in. Uh-oh. I still pulled out the SS, so...
I mean, if they didn't need their just like sound or anything, like, I mean, the man's like, he's chilling. they're chilling.
And CloudBurger's gonna pick Hidden 30.
Wow.
We haven't seen this map too often so far this week. I think one other match played it. I think that was the Happy Cat versus Knight match, I want to say. And Happy Cat actually got a really good score on this map.
Honestly, so far they've been choosing their maps very confidently. Barely any wait time.
I mean, it's always nice to see that people are prepared.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty nice. It's just like in CloudBurger's position, I would probably take a little bit more time.
To think about the picks.
Like think about the picks, maybe take like a little bit more time to just, you know, prepare or something like that. But maybe it's just like they have like they have something that I don't have. Probably.
What would that be?
Maybe a little bit more confidence. I don't know. Like you know, whenever you play like you get this this like stress feeling, right? I don't know, like I like to just let it stand a little bit so that I can like collect my thoughts a little bit.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because I feel that whenever I would play like just like no breaks, no stop, I would end up making more mistakes than I should have.
And we have seen a mistake from CloudBurger, a first miss coming out from him, while invadey's still holding his combo and is past the combo cap. Hitting all these funky convert patterns. And yeah, that second miss from CloudBurger is going to hurt quite a bit.
Absolutely. So far, did invadey miss anything?
No, only droplets.
Yeah, it looked like that. Man. It's starting to be a little bit rough, honestly.
Well, there's his first miss, but already 130,000 points in the lead, so it's not going to matter in the slightest.
Yeah, they would need to just stop playing at this point.
Pretty much.
So let's see. Man, I was about to like talk about CloudBurger's combo, but then it just broke, and I was just like,
Okay, this is an amazing score from invadey on this.
I am quite impressed by their skills on this one. Only one miss.
And now they're on match point, and it's their pick. So, I mean, it's pretty much their match to lose at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, like you cannot be in a more comfortable position to choose. And
you know, an American player that plays Hidden, incredible. We're saying,
wow, we might have a chance for CWC if they decide to participate.
and we're getting another Hidden.
Yep, Hidden won. Wow, this person is a top player in Mania.
Yes, they are a very good 4-key player.
Yeah, like I'm looking at their profiles. They're 135 global. Like that's quite impressive, actually.
And even more impressive when you consider that they play 4-key.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to get PP with 4-key than it is everything else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but let's see how this Hidden 1 is going to go, you know, the consistency pick. But of course, because it's Hidden, we have to throw in a lot more patterns that are harder to read with Hidden. We can't make it too easy for them.
Yeah. If I were to play like this round, I would ban this. No questions asked.
It is a bit difficult, but really fun in my opinion. We're gonna actually be seeing the first miss come out from invadey. CloudBurger going to trade it. But invadey moving too early on that hyper dash and missing. Both actually just both players struggling in this Ki. Hey. So after the first Ki, invadey is up by about 25,000. Small lead. So that's about a miss. And CloudBurger struggling on the cross-screen jumps there. They do come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Honestly, keeping on missing at this point will just increase the score gap by a lot. And whilst I say that, they trade misses.
I mean, with these continuous misses from CloudBurger, it's going to be very difficult to come back from this. Specifically with invadey reaching 200 combo here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. CloudBurger cannot hold on here at the end.
Yep, it does sound that invadey will be going to the next round.
Yeah, and remember that this was a losers bracket match, so this was very important for invadey to win. Unfortunately, CloudBurger will be knocked out of the tournament in quarterfinals. Oh, pretty early for seed 10 to go out, but you never know what's going to happen. This bracket was pretty messed up.
I mean, it could be like last year where basically like wasn't it like seed 12 that went to like semifinal or something like that?
Yes. I forget which seed Rosemine was as well, but they got to Vivians? They were seed 10 and they got grand finals, right?
Yeah, grand finals. So you never know in these tournaments.
Yes, so but here is our winner
for invadey. They will be going forward in the tournament.
Yes, he'll be moving on in the losers bracket, and then later on this weekend he'll be facing the winner of Tibalt and Trusty Trojan. I still can't say that name seriously.
Trusty Trojan. That sounds interesting.
Okay, but thank you all for watching. I believe our next match is going to be in an hour and a half, right, Vivians? Yeah, so next match is going to be in an hour and a half, so if you guys want to watch that, we'll be back in a little bit. But thank you all for watching this match between invadey and CloudBurger, and we will see you all later.
Bye.